Good morning, good morning. All right, hello Nellie, hello Holly. You guys are already in that chat box. Good morning, happy Friday. All right, we've got a lot of work ahead of us, okay? So we're gonna do cardio and then we're gonna do strength lifting, okay? I tried to give you all of the information that you need in the group. If you wanna play this music, play this music. If you don't have to play your own. Something in the background just to keep you going, okay? We're gonna start with cardio first. I took out a slew of weights and they're all off to the side here. You guys, I am working out with you today. I am side by side with you the whole time, okay? So we're gonna work really hard. We're gonna start with cardio. And with cardio, if you remember, we do a warm up and then we go into mobility. We bring the heat. We go into Tabata. We do that agility where we're doing little bear crawls. There are burpees in that, so if you need to get out a BOSU or a step to do your burpees, make sure you get that out, put it off to the side. Then we go into focus where we're doing those 360 tabletop rolls. Rachel loves them. It's her favorite move. For those of you who are like, who would love that Rachel does? They're kind of cool. Okay, and then the last minute is play. You get to choose your very favorite exercise of the whole cardio section to do for a minute, okay? That is our format. From there, we're going into our strength. So you can do the 30 minutes and then stretch out and see you later and do the strength part another day, or you can stay on for that part of the class with us, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and begin my timer. We're gonna start that warm up. We're gonna get going right away, okay? No time to waste. Let's go, go, go. This should be 30 minutes, so everybody sync their watches if they need to. I put on cross training because I figured that's the entire workout. We're not quite staying on one format. We're kind of weaving through a bunch. So, ready, set? Let's go. All right. We've got 3 minutes to warm our bodies up, and I have to remember, I know what the warm-up is, right? I know what the warm-up is. I didn't write it down big in front of me. I wrote it down small in front of me. Okay. Gotta turn that timer up nice and loud. We are starting with just a march. You're gonna see me kind of go on and off screen because all my equipment's up here. But I swear I'm here. All right, go ahead and bring that into a jog. Keep marching if you need to march. And if you remember, we're gonna give a walk, walk, knee, walk, walk, knee. You can add your hands to this and grab underneath that thigh, make it a little deeper if you want to. We're just loosening up those leg muscles. Maybe you're a little stiff today if you've been keeping up with classes. Holly said we made it through another week. Woohoo! We sure did, okay? I want you to think about your perspective today, keep your good energy, keep an open mind, try something new, right? All right, we can make this into just a little low kick, and then as you want to, you can make that a little higher. And then if you'd like to, you can kind of even scuff the ground. Good for bone density, for your feet and joints to feel a little bit of that impact, right? All right, and then we can take these into mummy kicks. We're gonna take the leg up. So think about using those core muscles to lift that leg up, up. I also am gonna warn you, there's been some lags this week, just a little bit. So if I lag or I delay, you guys just keep moving. Anticipate what you think I'm telling you to do, okay? Don't just stop. All right, let's go ahead and take some shuffles. Side to side, little shuffle, and you can add a little turn. Shuffle, lift up that back heel. So let's start working through the torso a little bit. Gradually warming up the body. And then let's go ahead, center forward. We're gonna kick out a heel, opposite arm to that foot, and then just a little twist, twist. Other side, reach, twist, twist. Other side, reach, twist, twist. Working through that hamstring, and then twist, twist. Some side lunges here, nice and deep. Finish this off, right? think we got through all the stretches. We got 10 seconds. All right. We're gonna take a little 30-second chat and then we're gonna begin. All right, we are gonna go into the mobility piece here. So mobility is going to be plank down dog, plank down dog. Then we're gonna go through that for about a minute. You've got lots of time to just like warm up through your center and get that core activated. Then I'm gonna take you into a tabletop little hip dip. Hip dip. Hip dips are optional. You can just do plank to tabletop, okay? So let's go ahead and squat down, take those hands to the floor, spread out your fingertips wide. Fingertips are forward, step back to plank. And nice wide stance with those feet. Push to down dog. Plank, down dog. So this is mobility. Mobility to me is how mobile, right? Mobile your body is. And when I think about that, I think about my joints, I think about my hips, I think about my shoulders, I think about my ankles. Mostly I think about my hips because that's probably the tightest area of my body as I get older. And I think about how great it is to be able to come to plank and hike up to a down dog through the hips, right? The hips are leading the action. So we want to keep them nice and mobile, always moving through them. It's just like a hinge up and then a flat, nice plank, flat as a board, right? Okay, down dog, hold your plank. You're gonna walk your knees into tabletop. From here, you're gonna go bear. If you want to, you're gonna hip dip. Tabletop or bear, tabletop, okay? You can take tabletop down dog if you don't wanna do the hip dips, okay? That's totally fine. Tabletop down dog. And if you want to add that dip, tabletop, down dog, little hip, okay? Again, it's just the mobility of our center. Okay, changing it up here. You're gonna take your right leg forward, big wide lunge, okay? Circle that leg, oh gosh, around and through to pigeon. Drop the back leg to mermaid. And then we're gonna come back to plank. All right, to the other side. Wide, low lunge. Circle that leg through, pigeon, then that back leg, lift mermaid. Come back to plank, lunge. Now I'm going nice and slow. If you need to go slower, that's fine. If you know it and you want to move faster, that's fine too. All right, but basically it's low lunge, pigeon, mermaid. Let's get one more in here. Low lunge, pigeon, and then mermaid. All right, we're gonna do some frog squats next and some straddle. So push to plank, down dog, walk the feet in wide like a frog, drive up, come straight back down, straddle, frog, drive up. Do you feel that hip action, right? That's the mobility right there. All right, this is considerably an extended warm-up. We're gonna go through it again from our plank to down dog. So go ahead and dive forward, take those hands to the floor, step back into your plank, and we've got down dog, plank. This is the calm before the storm. Enjoy and appreciate this work right here. Engage your core, okay? This workout, we actually work on the core at the beginning of class, don't we? We're getting some core work in here, which is awesome. It doesn't have to be at the end, you guys. It really doesn't. We can do it at the beginning. So really draw that belly button in towards your spine. If you want to, you can turn this down dog into a pike up. So if you want to add a little bit more, you can pike it and come back to plank, pike, plank, that's up to you. If you have sliders, you can use sliders. Maybe next time we'll remember that. I will remember that. All right, come to your tabletop. You're either going tabletop, down dog, or bear, down dog. And then if you'd like to, you add on that hip dip, okay? It's a lot of movement at once, I know. Follow the pattern, okay? Tell yourself down dog. Bear, hip, bear, down dog. And if it's too much, you just do the tabletop down dog, okay? Right leg comes forward. We're gonna get ready for our next set of work. Lunge, circle through to pigeon. So that was that hip action. Bend that back leg, hand behind you. Mermaid. Hands come down, you walk back to plank, take your time here. Circle the other leg through to pigeon. I know some of you are going to want to just stay in pigeon, that's fine. Hands to the ground, push the floor away from you in plank, switch legs. Circle backwards almost, right? And I'm just doing this a side profile to show you a different angle. Make sure that you guys can see, I don't know which way is better, forward or side angle. So figure give you a little bit of both. All right, last one here. We are coming back to that frog. So if you come to plank, walk your feet in wide. Get those elbows down low, right? Up, down, open up those hips, open up those toes. Swing your hips up, flat back, drop your booty, and rise up. Down, straddle. This is like my favorite stretch. Right here. Gets those hamstrings. Love it. All right, slowly roll up to the top. First section is heat. You're ready to bring the heat. We are so warm right now. It's time to turn it up. Okay. For heat, we're going to start with jump ropes, which is awesome because we kind of slowly, gradually get into it, right? Then you're going to do a kettlebell swing. So if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell nearby, stick it right off to the side because we're going to do some swings. Okay? Then either high knee pull downs or tuck jumps. I encourage you to try 1, 2 tuck jumps today too, okay? Jump rope right here. Nice and easy, march if you need to. All of this can be low impact, remember that. When we go into our kettlebell swing, I'll go over the form with you if you've never done it before. It's about your hips and your core, really your butt's doing the work, squeezing, not your shoulders, okay? If you would like to try this without a weight to start, that's fine. I'll show you with the dumbbell this first time. So I grip it, really grip it so it doesn't fly. Grip the head of the dumbbell, toes forward, feet about hip distance. Swing the weight between your legs. And then sink your butt back. Squeeze your butt. Okay? So, booty back, hips, booty back, hips. We're squeezing the legs and squeezing the rear. I'm really not doing anything with my shoulders. The weight's just coming up to shoulder height. That's it. All right, swing, low, get it out of your way. And we've got either knee, 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 nice and big, or tuck, 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 or a little jump start if you need to. This is where we bring the heat. So I need you to give it some effort. We got 3, 2, 1. You actually get to rest for 30, okay? So just breathe. We're gonna go right back to the top with our jump ropes, kettlebell swing, tucks, then we go jump ropes, kettlebell swing, okay? And then heat is over. That's how quick it goes. So breathe, breathe, breathe. Did you try like 1 or 2 tuck jumps? Now you still have another chance. Wink, wink. All right, jump ropes are marching in place. You can make this bigger if you need to. I realize I'm out of order today, but that's okay. I just looked and I'm like, oh, kettlebell swings were first. So if you remember last week, we did kettlebell swings first. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so now I'm going to show you what this looks like with a kettlebell. 3, 2, 1. You can do this with a jug, a milk jug, a water jug, a laundry jug. You swing low first, squeeze your butt. And I'm really not using my shoulders. I'm letting my hips do the work, my booty do the work, right? And that weight's just coming up on its own. There's no force in my arms at all. My core is tight. My toes are forward. I'm squeezing my butt. This takes a second to get used to it if you've never done it before. All right, when you lower that weight, it's always on the down. Let it pendulum off of you. All right, knee, 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 knee. Or you get your tuck. This is the last set of these, so give a few a try. Otherwise, it's that really high pull from the ceiling down. You can even come here, take out the jump. All right, jump up and out. I'm kind of boxer shuffling right now. We're gonna go into our kettlebell swings, and then we're gonna move on to Tabata, which is 20 seconds of work, 10-second break. You'll get a little break in between our swings in that round, okay? So kettlebell or dumbbell or nothing, just practice this. Toes forward, the weight swings like a pendulum between the legs. Sink your butt back, do a flat back. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Core tight, blow out that air and contract that abs. Swing low, sweet chariot. Break. This is your 30 seconds to breathe. Let's see, we do want between a 5 and 10-pound dumbbell set. I'm gonna go 5s because it's just gonna be easier for me to transition. I want you to stick them off away from you. We're gonna come down for mountain climbers to start. 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. Knee to nose, point your toes, fingertips spread wide, shoulders directly over your wrists. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin to get your booty down. Run it out. Run it, run it, run it. You hear little ticks and beeps and all this stuff on my timer. All right, come out of it. Whew. All right, I'm off. See if I can go back. Sorry that happens. I don't think I can go back. So, hang tight here. Hang tight here. We should have been doing around climbers. Now we're gonna pause. Okay, so a little longer break so we can get on the clock. It's fine, no big deal. We're going into squat jumps. If you have weights, you're gonna jump with the weights. Ready, set, go. Now we're back on. We're on the timer, we're on the clock. I should have given us a longer rest and I didn't, that's all. Okay, weighted jump squats. You've got 9 seconds left. Roll off your toes, land gently and pause for 10. We've got our scissor run press. So it's 1, 2, lunge. 1, 2, lunge. March, march, lunge if you need to, okay? March, march, lunge. March, march, lunge. This overhead movement really spikes your heart rate as well as our pacing. So breathe and time. Whew. Weights out of the way. We've got burpees. When you do your burpees, squat down, get the hands down first. Here we go, down, back, in, add the jump or not. I'll even say if you want to add a push-up to advance it, go ahead and do that. Bend at the knees, bend at the waist. Get the hands down to the ground so you don't throw out your back in time. Whew. Whew. From the top, mountain climbers. We're going to go through it one more time, okay? I'm breathing, you're breathing, we're moving. And ready, set, go. Just regular mountain climbers. Pick your speed and breathe. Don't run away from your hands. Get the shoulders over your wrist. And time. Woo. Jump squats with or without weights. You're going from the heel to the toe to the heel when you land. And squat, lift. If you want to take out the impact, you squat. Take out the jump. Squat to your toes. Take out the impact. Core is tight. You're breathing. 5 seconds. And time. Okay, with or without weights. Scissor, scissor, lunge. Breathe. We're going again in 3, 2, 1. Scissor, scissor, lunge. Scissor, scissor, lunge. Settle yourself with your breathing. March, march, lunge. March, march, lunge if you need to, and time. Burpees are left. Get the weights out of the way. Clear space. All right, I'll face you this time. Wide base. Wide base. Opens up those hips so you can squat down. When you come more narrow, it gets a little harder. So, you can go narrow if you want. It's up to you. And time. Whew. I'm gonna get this right. We have 40 seconds of recovery right here. Walk the room, sip water, and breathe. Agility is next. Are you ready for bear crawls? Watch me while you breathe. Okay, we go. 1, 2, 3, long leg, long leg. 1, 2, 3, long, long. You may also do a bear to plank here instead of the crawl and little runs, okay? Come. Little walks, ready, set. 1, 2, 3, big, big. Small, little crawls. Long leg, long leg. 1, 2, 3, big, big. It's almost like a mountain climber, right? 1, 2, 3, big, big. I'm going really small bear crawls, hoping not to fall off the camera here with you. All right, breathe for 15 seconds. We're gonna go burpee jump squat, then burpee, burpee jump squat, then burpee, burpee, burpee jump squat. We're laddering up the burpees from 1 up. Always 1 jump squat in between, okay? Go, burpee 1, jump squat, burpee for 2. Fingertips are forward, toes are forward on your burpee. I forgot the jump squat. All right, 3 burpees. Add a jumper nut. After your 3rd, jump squat. 4 burpees. And time. Breathe for 15, let's do it again. When we ladder up the next time, we'll ladder up the jump squat. It'll be 1 burpee and ladder up jump squats, okay? I'm gonna start over here and bear crawl that way. All right, bear crawls, 3, 2, 1, long, long, or you're practicing bear stance, walking it to plank, which would look like this, okay? You're just on repeat right here. Okay, otherwise you're crawling with me. Big legs. 1, 2, 3. Big legs. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Big legs. All right, if I move really slow and small, I can go across that way. 1 burpee, 1 jump squat. I face you. Breathe. We're having fun. We're having fun. Let's go. I love burpees. Now, 1 burpee, 2 jump squats. Now, 1 burpee, 3 jump squats. Now, 1 burpee, 4 jump squats. Woo, legs, they're burning. 1 burpee, 5. Saved by the bell. 45-second break. Walk and breathe, you're gonna need it. If you'd like a mat out, you can get a mat out. 25 seconds of tabletop rolls. You're on all four and you're doing fours and doing a 360. If you can't do tabletop rolls all the way over, so you're in bear and you turn over to crab, turn over again, plank, bear, roll, roll, bear. All right, hold plank, do bear to plank walkouts again if this roll isn't for you. The other thing you can do is just go back and forth, run, run, okay? If the 360 is not happening for you. They confuse you. All right. Whew. Pause there. You got 5 seconds to lay down. We get to do it again, so if you're really unsure, we'll do it again. We are going from the floor all the way up. That's it. It's called a get up. Reverse burpee. You're getting off the floor from your back. I don't care how you get up. Just get up safely. Okay? So for me, I have to cross my legs and put a hand down. Breathe for 5 and go back to tabletop rolls. Crabs, if you need to, okay? So roll over, over, in, out, abs, roll over, over, and out, abs. Modification would just be to stay here, walk, plank, walk, or to do a crab and back, okay? If you're getting dizzy, take the option to not roll. It actually doesn't make me dizzy. I actually really like those too, Rachel. Anybody else? It's a good challenge, it's different. Get up off the floor. So I was getting up this way, I'm gonna see if I can get up this way now, okay? Whew. This is not my dominant side. Nope, not at all. That's why I should work it, right? So maybe you can pick your non-dominant side as well. We got 3 seconds. Finish it. Woo. All right. Playtime. Playtime it is. 1 minute, your favorite exercise from everything we just did. It can be anything. It can even be from the warm-up. You can do mummy kicks if you want, for all I care, okay? We're just going to have fun for 1 whole minute. And then our cardio portion is done. We'll be switching to weights. I will give you a chance to breathe in between, okay? So, we're still walking, breathing for 30. Oh, no, we're gonna go right away. Okay, we're going. Pick your favorite move and do it. I'm gonna stick with these, okay? Pick your favorite move and go. Is it mountain climbers? Is it burpees? Is it a burpee, jump, squat, ladder up? Is it kettlebell swings? Is it jump ropes? Is it tuck jumps? Is it down dog plank? You choose and you have fun, because this is choose your own adventure time, okay? This one is good. I like it, and I know my butt's pretty high. I gotta work on that. So think about your form as you go through this. Think about all the cues that I would tell you to do. We've got 12 seconds left here. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, ding, ding, ding. You nailed it. You came for the cardio. It was cardio, but you did it. And if you're staying for a lift, stay for a lift. Okay? If you're done with cardio, walk the room, stretch, and calm yourself before you move on with your day, okay? Take like 4 minutes to cool yourself down, okay? If you look at the clock right now, it's 10:04 now. We finished at 10:03. I just want to call that out that we started right away and we got this done right away. And then if you're here, for lifting, I need you just to loosen up a little bit, limber up a little bit. Do some bodyweight squats, like 10 of them, 10 jumping jacks, 10 arm circles back, 10 arm circles forward. Okay, so you get everything loosened up, maybe a little bit of this. Same thing goes for us who just did cardio. You can stretch out that chest a little bit. We're starting with push-ups today. I totally forgot them last week. Michelle was like, Tracy, you forgot push-ups. And I was like, I don't think anybody's mad at me for it. But I'll remember today, see? All right, changing the screen. Let me see if I can do this. Cardio's gone. We want get pumped and get pumped. We also want, I'm gonna disappear for a second, but I'm still here. Not all the way gone. Those are our exercises for the next set of work, okay? I realize that it's super small, but hopefully you have your tracker sheet. But this is the thing, last time you guys got a little lost, like what was that move? What are we supposed to be doing? And maybe if I have that visual there for you to see like, oh, 10 push-ups, and then it's followed by 10 bent over rows, and we're crossing, they're diagonal, okay? Then maybe you can follow along with that list if you forget where you're at. Your tracker sheet should be there. I hope most of you printed it out. If you didn't, life will go on. But I'm gonna go ahead and start going over all of the lifting moves for you. You've had a chance to breathe and grab water. So let's move on, okay? So when we work through the lifting sets, if you've never done this before, you're gonna follow your tracker. It's 10 reps of everything. We're gonna do each block of work one at a time, okay? So we have upper body first. That's where you see the push-ups. Push-ups. And then we go into, I need my tracker sheet too. Our bent over rows, our triceps, our biceps, and halos. So let me show you all of those. Don't worry about the timer, I have to start a new one, okay? Push-ups are push-ups, knees or toes, do 10 of them. I realized this week, for me, my push-ups are gonna slow me down with the rest of the sets. I didn't get very far last week. I think I got like I didn't get three sets of everything done, I know that. So I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to start in the upper body. During that 5 minutes, you're gonna do your 10 push-ups. Then you're gonna grab your weights. You're gonna bend over at the hips, little bend at the knee, big bend at the hips. And you're gonna row across from the opposite knee to the opposite knee. And this is gonna count 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Got it? Okay. So I want you to get a weight that's gonna feel good. Squeezing that shoulder blade behind you, okay? Then we go into tricep extensions, right? Yeah. So you're gonna grab your dumbbell. I like to take a staggered stance. You can stand feet hip width apart, bent knees, and we extend overhead. You'll see my elbows are ahead of my forehead, not back here. So they're ahead of my forehead. I watch the back of my head so I don't hit myself with that weight. I extend. Now that is me coming straight up. It looks like my elbows are still bent. That's just my elbows and my joints. Then we go into regular bicep curls. Elbows stay pinned into your sides and you curl. Then we've got halos. You can do this with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I prefer a dumbbell because my kettlebells are huge. I mean, I'm not good and smooth with it yet. You're gonna swipe around your head like you're circling like a halo. Okay, you're gonna go around one side 5 times, and then you're gonna switch directions and go the other side 5 times. Okay, a little bit of shoulders, a whole lot of core, so keep your core engaged. That's it, right? Let's do it. I gave you enough time to settle down, and I gave you enough time to stretch out and get ready for us. So, let's go into get pumped, okay? You can switch out your music too if you want the get pumped music. I actually have it. I'm gonna just leave on what I have though. Okay. Skipping the warm up, so you're gonna hear me skip some beeps here. Upper body, get on the floor for push-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count how many sets of everything at the end, okay? So you're just gonna keep going through. So you've got your 10 push-ups. Chest comes to the floor first. over rows are next. Remember, they're kind of like a cross, and it's like a piston. You're gonna pump, okay? 1, 1, 2, 2. Count out your own. Okay. Overhead tricep extensions for 10. So if we were actually in person at a gym, you'd be just like doing these at stations, okay? You'd be grabbing your weights and I'd say 5 minutes on the clock, let's go. That's what you're doing right now. And those elbows into your side when you bicep curl. Major tendency is for people to swing their weights. It's a pet peeve of mine. But I even catch myself doing it, so 5 halos on each side. Nothing moves except the arms, right? And then you switch directions and go the other way. Watch your head, watch your ears, watch your face. It's beautiful, we want to keep it that way. And when you do that, you can make a tally mark on your sheet and then go back and do more. You got 3 minutes, okay? If you did this last week, you kind of know what you're doing. And if you did this last week, you're going to feel a big difference if you did cardio and this today. All right, that is my favorite weight. Right, if you know me, if you've ever done personal training with me, you know. 17 and a half are my favorite weight ever, and that's what I'm using here. They are my most used weight, probably. It's not a 15 and it's not a 20, it's right in between. My next set of weights, I need a 22 and a half. Hard to come by. If you love lifting weights and you're building your weight collection for Christmas, ask for a 17 and a half pound weight. I promise you will not regret it. It'll be amazing. I built a lot of my weight setup from Walmart. They have the best prices where they used to. And I know the 17 and a half came from probably Amazon. They were really hard to find. And I paid a lot more for them than $1 a pound. But I did ask for weights once upon a time for Christmas, so I got a lot of weights for Christmas. When you finish a set, tally it. You've got a minute left. See how many you can get done, okay? Meyer has weights. Play It Again Sports has weights. Five Below has weights. Five Below only goes up to like 8 or 10 though. Woo! These are heavy now. Woo-hoo. 30 seconds left. Keep going. All right, see how far you can get. Woo-hoo. Timer's about to go off. You need to finish a set, and then break, right? Tally it up. I got 3 sets in, and 3 sets is like really good to me. We're gonna get 5 minutes of lower body work next. So if you look at the list, we've got deadlifts, Probably a nice heavy weight, okay? Your butt sticks out, your back is flat, your chest is proud. The weights drape down to your mid shin, and you come back up. Let me pause this. If you're new to this, if you have any back problems, really tight hamstrings, come to about the knee and then pull back on up, okay? Work your way into it, ease into it. After deadlifts, see, I have my screen up over there so I can just look there. If you see me looking this way, it's because I'm cheating, looking that way. Calf raises, coming down for bridges. You can take a weight or no weight, heels close to your butt. Lift those hips to the ceiling, squeeze your butt. Don't actually touch the ground with your butt. You want to keep it lifted the whole time. Hover, lift, hover, lift. Then we come up for lunges. You're going to go 5 rear lunges on one leg. Okay. Back leg's there for balance. Step up in your front leg. And then, you guys know kettlebell swings. You have a kettlebell, you can go one arm, okay? You can go 5, 4. If you don't have a kettlebell, I probably would recommend 2 hands on your weight and do it this way for 10, okay? You can do 1. I don't recommend it unless you have a really good grip on that handle. I actually worry more about like your forearm and your wrist on that one if you have something heavy. So I would just recommend both hands on the weight. We're going for 5 minutes. You're going to start with deadlifts. So grab your heavy weights. We are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deadlifts for 10. Okay. Control and squeeze through your backside and your hamstrings. Back is flat, chest comes down proud. Slow it down if you need to, because this one, you really have to focus on the muscles and the squeeze. You cannot just go through the motions on it. You've got to work and focus. Okay, take your time. Calf raises are next. So nice heavy weight, you lift for 10. I want you to think about pushing your toes to the center of your foot. So don't roll out to your pinky. Don't roll to your big toe. Roll right through the middle. As you lift, squeeze, core is tight. Draw your belly button in. I don't know how many I just did. We're gonna pretend like that was enough. Bridge, 10 of them. Heels to the butt, with or without a weight. I'll tell you, I usually do this with a really heavy weight. Our butts can use, they're big muscles, they can lift heavy weights, but you gotta get comfortable with that before you get to that heavy weight, okay? So do what you gotta do there, and then come up for your lunges, 5 on each leg. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be wiped after this, right? Makes such a difference when you do both of these back to back. If you're fresh to lifting right now, good for you, lift heavy. Be nice and strong for us. Now, because I did not play music today, you can play this repeat anytime you want, okay? Kettlebell swings, either 2 arms or 1 arm, depends on if you have a kettlebell or not. You have a milk jug, hold that handle. Last time I did this, I showed you how to do it with a gallon of water. All right. Back to deadlifts. Tally when you finish your set, and go again. After this, we'll go through total body. You know what that means? I'm going to use the upper and lower at the same time. Yay us! I will be adjusting my weights by the time we get to that part. I am feeling this today. All right, follow your chart, follow those notes, what exercises are next. And listen, remember what I said about rolling through mid-foot, mid-toe on these. Create those stellar calves. class right here. Whew. Watching the clock, we've got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. My goal is to finish set 2 and get into set 3. That's my goal right now. If we keep repeating these workouts, you should get really proficient in it. You'll not only gain extra resistance by increasing your weights, but you will also get faster at your movements, okay? So come back to this if you really like it. You guys are going to give me your feedback of what you think of it, okay? It's a little bit different than lift and shift, but a little bit the same. And I gave you the music because I'm getting flagged for copyrights right now, okay? So I have to be really careful with that. If you hear me do less music workouts, that's the only reason why, okay? On the kettlebell swing, make sure you come down, swing down here, okay? All right, back to deadlifts. Love me some deadlifts. Part of the problem was I left my links open for longer than 24 hours. And obviously, I totally fudged. I don't know why, but I forgot to turn them. I don't know why. I'm usually really good about it. And then I got these flags. All it means is that if I went back to do that workout, there might be parts muted in it. So I'm not in jail. I just lost my count. I'm just going to do deadlifts to the end. How about calf raises to the end? Whew. Time. Total body's next. You see this is a push-up with a leg extension. So you are going to do push-up, leg lift, push-up, leg lift, or push-up, leg lift, push-up, leg lift. Got it? That's 1. 2. Oh goodness. You have to pause this again. I need more time to tell you. Single leg, fly, 1 leg on the ground. You're gonna go 5, 4, okay? 3, 2, 1 on one side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the other. Okay, so you bent over, 1 leg fly, curls and calf raises, okay? It should feel really good moving those 2 together. Same thing about your elbows pinned into your side and where I want you to roll onto your toes there. Then, bridges with tricep extensions. Okay, skull crushers look like this. I want you to start out here. And then if you've got that, you're gonna come bridge, lower, bridge, lower, bridge, lower. Okay, we've got 6 minutes on this one. After we go through bridges, the lunge with a halo. You're gonna lunge back, circle towards your bent leg, come in, do 5 on one side, and then 5 on the other. You always circle to the side that the leg is forward on, okay? We got it? We're doing it. Push up with leg extensions, 10 reps. You see the little list right there if you forget what you're doing. Ready, set, 6 minutes on the clock, push up leg lifts. Let's go. I know you're getting tired, I am too. We're in this together. It's the weekend. We're kicking our butts today, okay? Do the best you can. Okay, that's all we can ask out of ourselves, is we do the best that we can. I'm gonna not be silly. I'm gonna use a really light weight on this and work on my form. Okay. I really want to use something heavy, but that's okay. I'll live. I'd rather work on good form and squeezing my butt, getting my shoulder blades together in the back, than struggle and strain. So I'm using 5s right here. 8s right now would probably be perfect for me. Usually what I use when we do this move in Warrior Rhythm class. So you've seen this before, this is nothing new to you. You've done that class. abs and biceps. Lift and curl. Core tight. Bridges, right? Bridges. What did I do? Yes, bridges. Okay. Skull crushers to start. And then once you get that, everything's down, everything's up. Down, up, down, up. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the back of your arms or triceps. Okay, those and lunges, make sure your area is all cleared off. And make sure you switch sides. I had to think about that for a second. Whew. Keep working, keep moving. Make sure your area is clear and safe as you work, okay? We've got the core section next, okay? So fight through this with me. Push-ups right now are the worst for me, I think. Everything else I can handle. Whew, we did a lot of push-ups, you guys. You do all of them? You've got between 40 and 60 push-ups today. That is a lot. Depends on your pace. That's the great thing about this workout is if like you're feeling sluggish like me, you can go, oh yeah, I'm just taking it at my own pace. And slow down as I'm slowing down, right? As your body slows down, you listen to it and you slow down a little bit. This is you against you right now. Nobody is telling you how many sets of everything you need to do. Okay, you're just getting through it now. Yes, I can definitely tell a difference this week than last week for sure. Because last week I was like, I could have used another set of everything. And this week I'm like, how many sets am I supposed to do? Keep going for how many minutes? Cardio makes a difference, for sure. But it's an amazing workout, and you're gonna feel so accomplished when we're done today, and so tired. And you're gonna sleep well tonight. And you're gonna fuel your body well, because you're like, I did all that work, and it's not in vain. I did all that work, and I'm gonna nourish my body now. And if you're not sure what nourish looks like for you, talk to me. I've been going through it for years. Finally figured it out. It took me over 30 years, but I finally figured it out. All right, virgin triceps. We have 1 minute and 12 seconds left. And as I say, I figured out nutrition. Believe me, it's not like I figure it out every day. Like every day, I'm like, is this really what I'm supposed to be eating? Why isn't this working? I swear I was eating well, and it's our bodies, it's life, it's hormones, it's our adrenals right now. So many things, right? All right, I have so many conversations with many of you about that stuff. I am doing a cleanse right now, and this, I shouldn't really be working out, but I am, right? It's the 6th time I've done it. I learn something new every time, and it's only because I really need to flex my willpower muscles and tell myself, prove to myself I can do it. It's really good food. I would be a cookie monster and a chocoholic this winter if I didn't do it, so that's why I do it. All right, you have 4, 3, 2, 1. I got 2 sets done. What'd you get? I'm happy with 2. I am slowing down. Okay, last set. Standing. Side bends. And then we have plank walk down, walk ups, and then we have, you guys just want to do it together. Nice weight on your side, it could be kettlebell or dumbbell. You're gonna lower down and then squeeze, lower down and then squeeze, working through your obliques, okay? Let's start there. I don't wanna use this weight, I'm gonna use this one. 5 minutes on the clock. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Take your time. I'm gonna go slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up. You walk down the plank, walk up on your knees or on your toes. You're gonna come down, up, down, up. Count up 5, leading with one arm, and then 5, leading with the other. Okay, if you need to, come to your knees. The most important thing here is to try not to rock your hips a ton. Okay, keep your core tight. That's the point of it, that's the purpose. Okay, after you do those 10, we have sit-ups. You can do a crunch or a full sit-up, okay? So crunch or full sit-up. I'll show you what supine twists are in a second. Give you 2 options for that. If you're doing a sit-up, your fingertips reach the ceiling the whole time. I don't want to see you swing your arms overhead, okay? The further your legs are away from you, the easier it gets. So if you are struggling to get up and you really want to do full sit-ups, not crunches, extend your legs. And if you want to challenge, bend them, okay? Then when you come to supine twist, you're welcome to grab a weight. We're going to go twist, 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 okay? Then here comes that dynamic blackboard that nobody knows what I'm doing when I say that. So we're gonna do it together, okay? Ready? Lay on your stomach, hands on the small of your back. Draw your shoulders down and back away from your ears, lift your chest off the ground and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay, you can leave your feet on the ground. I want you to reach your arms down towards your heels, circle around, come down, and do it again. Hands on your back. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze, extend, swim forward. Do it again. Lift, extend, reach. Lift, extend, reach. If you are ever a swimmer, this has a lot of butterfly tendencies in it. What's up, buddy?
How do you spell carrot?
C-A-R-R-O-T. I think that the story's in your slideshow, though, bud. You can listen to your teacher read it to you. All right, I lost track. That was 10, right? I'm gonna say it was 10. Now you know what you're doing. Keep going. We've got, oh my gosh, we've got 2 minutes left, okay? So let's just make it again. If you're moving faster than me, go for it. Can you follow your screen okay? I know some of you do a laptop, probably very small. Hopefully you have your tracker sheet up then. On your tracker sheets, you can write down what weights you're using. You can tally how many sets of each thing you've done, okay? That's the whole point. All right, I am tired. I'm coming on my knees. Five on one arm, 5 on the other. So this is basically like a boot camp, you guys. Basically, right? The cool thing is that I actually will have more routines coming if we like it, okay? And they're gonna be completely different. It'll never be like the same thing twice, okay? You've got 48 seconds left. This week I tried to do lift and shift because I know some of you haven't tried it yet. So you got an idea of what that is. And then I thought, let's throw this one back to back and see what it feels like. And then you guys can always separate it into 2 classes. And because I didn't play the music, you can go back to it whenever you want, if you like it. And then I'm gonna ask you for your feedback next week. What do you think you want the schedule to look like, okay? If you liked the way I did it this week, we'll go for it. I actually was kind of thinking, I don't know. I'll tell you when I remember what it is I was thinking. That was it. That was the timer. We're done. We're done. Are you done? I'm done. I'm done. Cool down. Holy calorie burn. That's all I have to say, you guys. This was serious work. I don't think I burned that many calories in a long time. You guys, I just burned like a Big Mac or something. I don't know. Such good work. High five. Everybody take corpse pose. Breathe. Exhale. All right, knee pulls in. Basically, next week, what I was going to say is that I was going to go back to like rise in mind. So you guys can get another taste of that. Knees pulled in and you're circling your ankle around, and then extend that leg. Point and flex. I don't know, I'm gonna play around and see what I come up with. I know I have a schedule written out. We're gonna see if I like that schedule, we'll stick to it. If you guys have a request for a class, tell me. All right, I truly believe, and I know you guys maybe don't have a huge set of weights at home, but I truly believe in lifting. It is very beneficial for your entire body, and it will change the shape of your body, okay? Cardio used to be king, and as much as I want your heart and lung health, cardiovascular health, I really, really do, and that's why we do a lot of it, I still want you to have a nice, strong base, so we've got to keep lifting weights, okay? And so taking any weightlifting out is not an option. I think we have enough cardio. All right, go ahead, and the body weight conditioning is awesome too, so we keep that in there. The heavy lifting and lift class is nice if you have some heavy weights. All right, let's go ahead and sit up. Butterfly. Draw those knees to the ground, chest forward, lifted. Hopefully I wasn't glitchy today. I think we were good. The more that I layer on the screen and add to the screen, it sometimes gets delayed, so. But I think that little sidebar was helpful to you. I know it's not pretty. I did it last night at like 11 o'clock last night, so I just threw it up there today, so we had something until I can work on a pretty one. All right, come into pigeon, open up those hips. Come to down dog. I'm getting you out of here now, okay? We took a good break between, we're not that far off in time. We took a good break between classes just to transition, so, and cool ourselves down a little bit. That cardio was hot. We brought the heat. All right, when you are done today, you may take a sweaty selfie. Let me know you were in class. It can be your shoes. It can be the mess of weights that you made. You can see mine right here. Walk your feet to your hands, stay in that fold. It could just be, I was there. It could be what your play movement was. What was your play movement of choice today? Roll up. That's your accountability. Tell me you're here. Tomorrow we have soul fusion. Inhale up for me. Exhale out. Open up your chest. Soul fusion at 9 o'clock. I might have to change the music a bit, but otherwise we're good to go with what we've been doing. It's a really good class. I'm always sore afterwards. All right, open up your shoulder blades. We're gonna open up the triceps. Pat yourself on the back, good job. Other side. Oh, right there, yeah, right there. You can wring out your shoulders a little bit. Twist, twist, twist. Officially, timer is done. You are done. Have an awesome day today. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, just shoot them my way, okay? But otherwise, class tomorrow at 9 o'clock.